At least you can sleep. I'm just geeking out a bit here to get into a bit of a nerd. Star Wars nerd.
Hiya.
So, on your left.
Alright, thank you.
Enjoy.
Playing games out now. PS4 for the players.
Alexa, drum roll, please. Alexa, turn on Christmas.
and welcome to the Star Wars The Last Jedi review. Now, before I start, I just want to clarify something, is that I love movies, especially Star Wars, but there are some moments that I probably should take this a little bit more seriously, probably take it a little bit more professionally as a reviewer. So with this film, I didn't really get too hyped up going into this movie, so forgive me if I'm not really like, oh my god, this bit was so amazing. But for this movie, like, was this a Star Wars movie I ever hoped? Was this the grand Star Wars movie? Was this even better than the last one? No. I'm sorry, but just no. I'll get onto the stuff that I actually really liked in this movie. First of all, Mark Hamill's Luke Skywalker. He was technically the most interesting character in there. In fact, any time with Luke and Rey on the island, they were probably the most interesting bits. Like, Luke and Rey together, I mean, they were pretty much the most interesting characters of the whole film. And, like, Mark Hamill actually did a fantastic job as Luke Skywalker, and he's playing like an older version of Luke, like how Harrison Ford played Han Solo in Force Awakens. Mark Hamill wasn't just like a wise old guy, he was playing Luke Skywalker who has lived like 30 years after the original trilogy. So like Mark Hamill did a fantastic job. In fact, the only interesting characters for the whole thing were Luke, Rey and Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren's arc through the film is all more interesting than this one. In fact, like anytime like those three were on screen, I was just like, this is what the movie should be, because the other stuff are just so boring and so bland, and they make characters so dumb. They make Finn, Poe, like, why are they so much dumb? They make dumb decisions in the film. Like, there's this bit where at the start of the movie, it starts off with like a space battle with Poe firing on the First Order, and it does look really cool. What he does is he succeeds in this mission, and Leia's just like, oh yeah, you can retreat now. I was like, no, I'm gonna have some more. It's like, retreat! It's like, no, we're gonna get more. And it turns out that he took a hit. Why would he do that? It's like, that's such a dumb decision. Like they tried, every single character in this tries to be a hero. In fact, it's even like this storyline with Finn and this new character called Rose. In fact, I want to actually talk about Rose, because like I wasn't going to talk about Rose, but I think that this character deserves to be talked about, because this character is the most boring Star Wars character ever. She's the most bland and boring Star Wars character ever. Like, I have, like, what was the point in her? Like, I've even heard there's even been some fan edits that are actually saying they can actually they're gonna cut out Finn and Rose. Wow. And they try to like weave them into like the plot of the movie, and they do, but I did not care how they actually succeed in this. I did not care. In fact, they actually meet like this one person who's like, the only way I can pretty much describe him is if Fagin was in a Star Wars movie, but this is how dumb they make it, because, spoiler alert, I have to go into spoilers right here. If you want to like skip forward, just skip to this bit right here. But the thing is, like, they actually meet up with this character who's played by the Collector from Guardians of the Galaxy. But what they do is, like, they meet him and they're literally like, oh yeah, like, we can't trust you because you're a pickpocketer. He's like, yeah, I'm a pickpocketer. So, you know, he lets him free and he takes him to the ship. And it turns out that even though they don't trust him, apparently you can see that they don't trust him, because he literally said in the movie that he does actually work for the First Order. So it turns out that through the film he betrays them. Finn was an idiot, Rose was an idiot, Poe was an idiot. I had no idea what was up with this thing. Like, in fact, let's talk about something else that they could have actually fixed in this film that they do in this film. And I just gotta say it right now. Captain Phasma is still useless. You had a chance to fix her and she's still useless. You had that opportunity. You had the opportunity to actually make Phasma actually weave into the plot of the movie, and you don't. It's just pointless. You could have cut her out of the movie altogether, and it's just pointless. In fact, BB-8 has a couple of good moments, but then he just starts turning into a cartoon at the end of the film. And there is something else I have to mention. It's like this bird character that you saw in the trailer. Why was he in this movie. Pre-order now, you Sato, you bloody bird. 2 for 1 deal. This movie is not a bad movie. I just want to put it out there. I do not hate this movie. I do not think this movie sucks one bit. This is definitely a very well made movie, and I really like the director's work. I mean, I like it that the director did what he wanted to do, but the thing is, like, I really wish they probably thought some bits out, because this movie was a bit boring, a bit bland. Luke was good, Rey was good, Kylo was good, but besides that, it just kind of felt a bit meh. I feel like I'm probably going to get like a lot of dislikes and probably a lot of hate from like hating on this movie. And honestly, I didn't really hate this movie. Like, I didn't hate this movie, but I didn't love this movie, if you know what I mean. But like, I was a bit let down with this movie. I was a bit let down with The Last Jedi. I mean, I'm excited. I still love Star Wars, and I would probably go and see this movie again. But like, I feel like that if I'm gonna watch it on DVD, I could probably like skip over some bits and just head to the bits that I actually found really interesting and really cool. Okay, so have you seen Star Wars: The Last Jedi? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.